welcome to Marci Barker Fitness. My name is Mackenzie and I am a personal trainer with Marci, and today I want to discuss the topic of plateaus, training plateaus in fitness. So this is a very common topic. It's one that is talked about widely in the fitness industry, but also within our private Facebook group with our own clients and our challengers. So I wanted to make a video specifically on the topic of plateaus. So what is a fitness plateau? A fitness plateau is basically where your body halts in progression. Your body, it's no longer responding to your diet program or your exercise program. So you'll either see you won't see any more changes, whether that's in weight loss, in inches lost, in the amount of weight, like pounds that you're lifting, in how fast you're running, whatever your goal is, you're not really inching towards that goal anymore. Your body is kind of just plateauing. Exactly that. It's plateauing. It's not progressing anymore. So there are a number of reasons why this happens, but mostly plateauing can occur before you're in the step of overtraining, before you're in the more dangerous stages of overtraining. So it's important to catch these signs before you actually get there. We want to avoid a plateau. We don't want to keep training until we hit a plateau and then decide that we need to change it up and we need to do something different. So the key is to be able to avoid a plateau altogether. And so like I said, there are several different causes of this. It could be lack of variety, lack of mixing up in your programs. Your body just gets too comfortable with where it's at. You're not pushing or challenging or changing your muscles enough to be able to see growth or progression. You could also be not eating enough food. That lack of caloric intake can be a huge culprit to overtraining, especially if you're not adjusting as you go. Now there's also too much exercise. If you're exercising too much, that can also be a culprit, or if you're not exercising enough to reach your goals. There really is a wide variety of why plateauing actually happens. So let's talk about how first can you recognize if you have hit a plateau or not. Obviously, you're going to notice a plateau if you see a halt in progress, okay? So if you're not reaching goals and you're not seeing a progression throughout your program, that's going to be a sign of plateau. So if you just stop progressing, pay attention to that because that's huge. Also, other signs like loss of strength. If you are less strong than you were, you're less coordinated, you're able to do less than when you started, obviously that's a halt in progression because we want to keep moving forward. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to your strength and to how your body is feeling as you're exercising. Also, pay attention to your rest and recovery. Are you fatigued? Are you overly tired when you feel like you shouldn't be? Do you have a lack of appetite? Are you less hungry when you know that you should be eating more? Does food just not sound as good and you just really don't want to eat? And lastly, pay attention to your mood. Are you less motivated and bored maybe? Are you suffering from boredom from your exercise? So pay attention to how you're feeling throughout your training program to see where it's changed and what's been different, especially in your mood and your attitude as well. Make sure you're paying attention to all those. But how do we overcome a plateau? Obviously, we can really honestly tell in our bodies when we've hit a plateau because we've stopped. We've stopped. We're not able to grow. We're not able to progress, and that can be extremely frustrating. So how do we overcome a plateau when we've hit that? The main thing that I want to stress that's most important is variety in your workouts. Your workouts, I'm not saying that you need to do spin class one day, running one day, resistance training one day, but you can even pick one as long as you have variety within that program. You can't do the same thing every single day, lifting the same exact weight, running the same amount of time every single day, because at first your body is going to see progression and you are going to notice change. You're going to be reaching, goals. You're going to see a difference in your weight loss or in your inches or in your strength, whatever that may be. You're going to see differences in the beginning of a training program, but eventually your body adjusts and is able to accommodate to what you're doing. So if you're not putting stress on your body to encourage it to grow and encourage it to improve, it's not going to. Your body gets comfortable with where it's at. So you've got to get uncomfortable to be able to grow and to be able to progress, just like every other aspect in life, right? Your body's the same way. So we've got to get uncomfortable. We've got to push our body. We've got to get variety because there are several components in training. There are a lot of variables that we need to consider when we're writing a program, and those are reps, sets, intensity of a workout, tempo of a workout, volume, how much you're lifting, rest period, frequency, how often you're exercising, duration, how long are you exercising, and then exercise selection. So which exercises are you actually doing? So exercising it's a form of science. There's a lot that you have to take into account when you are creating an exercise program. Make sure that you're getting variety in your workout and you are changing the variables of your exercise and doing what is best for you. The way that you're going to see difference and growth is by challenging your body. If you are stuck doing the same thing all the time, again, your body is just used to that. So we've got to be able to overcome that. So increase your strength and your muscle growth by variety in sets, variety in reps, variety in tempo, variety in the amount of weight that you're lifting. Those are all key to be able to overcome plateaus, because you've got to be able to mix it up. You've got to challenge your muscles in a different way. Also, take a break, especially if you're borderline overtraining. Take a break so that you can give your body the rest and recovery it needs to be able to repair and grow and move forward. So take a break. Also, think about the other components of fitness. We have hypertrophy, we have endurance, we have stability, we have power, and we have strength. Those are 5 really key components to exercise that are all necessary to live a healthy and beneficial lifestyle. So you can't just focus on the one, otherwise you're going to plateau. You've got to include it all. You've got to get, a little bit of everything in there. We always say variety is the spice of life. That's what I always say. So also manipulate those other variables of training that I talked about. Manipulate your tempo, manipulate your frequency, your intensity, your volume, your duration. All of those things can be manipulated depending on whatever your goal is. So pay attention to those. Eat enough food. Eat enough food. And when your body changes and you see different goals, you see different results, you've got to adjust. You can't just stay on the same diet routine all the time. Like, find what works for you, but then you also have to accommodate to your exercise plan. They have to go hand in hand. Lastly, enlist an expert. It's always important to enlist an expert so that you are getting the proper help that you need to be able to progress, be able to move forward, and be able to overcome these plateaus with a professional by your side to answer questions that you have and be able to really diagnose what you need and how they can help you. So check us out at marcibarker.com. We have several challenges that will be beneficial to you and that might be right for you. So check us out. Also, if you like this video and you found it beneficial, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and please join our public Facebook group. It's Fun and Sustainable Fitness by Marci Barker, and then you can stay in the loop with what we do here at Marci Barker Fitness. So everybody have a wonderful day, and let's overcome those plateaus and keep reaching goals and making progress. So you guys are all awesome. Talk to you guys later.